Yo, yo, yo.
You're live.
Yo. Hello.
That's loud, Matt.
Hello.
There you go. Hey, everyone.
Now my mom knows how spontaneous this actually is. In case you think we're like planning this weird intro, no, it's just how it. It's just how it
We
happens.
hit the go button and then we're like, oh, hi.
Oh, are we live? I'm doing chemistry right now.
You didn't even mix it up.
I did mix it up.
Okay.
I had to be careful because I got too much
He flunked
foam on
chemistry.
it. I did flunk chemistry. I didn't finish chemistry. I started a chemistry class once and I dropped out of it. That's as much chemistry as I've done.
I didn't take chemistry.
It's the science that I have no experience in. I didn't take any physics classes, but I did learn a lot about physics when I worked at the science center and I taught classes about physics, but I didn't like take formal physics.
Chemistry is one of the reasons I didn't get through college.
Really?
That and my Bio 101 class that was like in the biggest auditorium you could imagine. I can't learn that way.
Yeah.
Well, right now we have 2 people watching.
You think it's Ed and Anita?
I think it's Ed and Anita. Hello, Ed and Anita. Oh,
Nuts
Chris
is
Nuts
also
is there.
here.
Oh, it just jumped to 4.
Oh, and there's Todd.
And there's Todd.
Hi, Ed. Hi, Anita. Hi, Todd. Who's number 4?
Cruise Nuts.
Cruise Nuts.
Hi, Cruise Nuts.
Cruise Nuts, Ed and Anita, which are really count as 1 as far as the counts go, because I don't
They
think they're
might be on
watching.
because they're chatting. They're both chatting separately.
Oh, you're right.
So they're
Them as
separate
one.
people.
Well, I thought they were watching on one device, but they
Yeah.
watch on the TV, but then they might count as 3.
We're also individuals.
You count you and Kimber as 1?
I think they might count as 3 because each has their own device, plus they're putting it on the TV. Didn't they tell us that they put us on the TV?
Honey,
Maybe,
they're
yeah.
2. They're 2.
Les also made it. We weren't
Hey,
sure if
Les.
they were going to make it because they just got back from a cruise.
Wow, yeah. Welcome back to the.
Todd said Patty's here too. They've got us on the big
Hi,
screen.
Patty.
Hello, Patty. Hello, Patty.
Goofball.
So, speaking of Todd,
Yeah, Todd.
I got my 3D printer to work.
Yes.
Yes, she did. Both of them.
Both of them.
Well, 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
She hasn't tried the 3rd.
Oh, hello, see you, Tiger.
But hey, see you, Tiger. That's a new one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, you got the FDM and the resin. She's been printing resin like a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Like lots of resin prints going on.
Yep. Well, we've got all of these. We've been subscribed to, it's called Loot Studios. So we get every month, we get like another pack of minis, and they currently exist as files. And I am working on making them exist as prints.
Physically manifest as Prince and the Revolution. The artist formerly known as Prince. Oh, the My Missouri just came out, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The artist formerly known as Prince.
Formerly.
Until he washed his clothes and then
And went to school.
went to school down Highway 44.
Yeah.
Oh, Todd says they leave Sunday for Los Angeles.
Oh. You gonna go see X in Los Angeles,
It says
Todd?
been in the, what is that? Been in the,
Then in the what?
We leave for Sunday for Los Angeles, then
Yeah.
in the Firenze.
Firenze.
yeah.
Cool.
Les and Patty, Pat, yeah, Les and Pat say hi.
Hi.
I thought I was saying that wrong for a minute because I was confused because we were talking about Patty, but Pat is also an existing
My
human.
mom's like in the dark back there. You know,
I can't see anything. This thing's right in the middle.
It's in the way. The microphone is impeding her view.
Right.
Plus, it's little tiny print. Like It's probably a good like 4 or 5 feet at
Oh, I
least
couldn't read it
from your
here.
face.
I could probably put it up on the thing so that somebody else could read it.
I couldn't see it if the microphone wasn't in front of me because I can't see that far.
Mm.
You just have to read it to me, that's all.
So, you want to
Yeah.
show it off, Matt?
Sure. Yeah, so on the FDM printer, we printed a Marty.
Marty's not with us tonight.
Yeah, she's Marty's been busy with grandma here.
Mm-hmm.
And so Marty's probably asleep, but we have this Marty.
We have printed Marty's.
Pretty cool. It actually can do some cool stuff like sit up and things, but I can't.
And we
work
printed
right,
it
but-
in white because
Mhm.
Matt said that he's going to attempt to paint it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? I
Yeah.
thought we were going to paint them, but yes. Okay.
Well, that one.
Oh, it's like if Marty was dainty. Oh my. Let me just print myself. Ooh. Ooh.
You're a goofball. What have you been drinking tonight?
Ha, 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 ha. Is that how it goes? The Hello Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
We've been watching a show called Miranda, so Marty's
But yeah,
precious.
it's like
Hey.
it prints this way. It's not something that we like. But we did connect the head. Oh, there we go.
This is the future, how big Marty will be.
We connected the head, but all the pieces printed as like one piece. So we didn't connect all of this. It just prints this way. We did connect the head, like I said. That was separate. But it probably could have printed. Woo! Look at this. Look at those hands.
He's so cool.
Yeah. Les says, got to tour the battleship USS Wisconsin in Norfolk. Quite an experience.
Well, that sounds cool.
Todd says, that is awesome. And Les says, nice Marty. It needs a new name. Marty already exists.
Marty,
Plus,
Marty.
this definitely looks like a male Marty, so.
Yeah. Don't bite my ear. Anita says, OMG, that's so cool. Todd says, and I just print biting Thor hammers. Boring. Boring.
I saw your what are they? Los Angeles Chargers Thor hammer. It's kind of cool.
Who's going to paint him? Matt's going to paint him.
Well, we have two.
We do have two.
So somebody else could paint one.
Yeah.
Mom.
Okay, I will.
I'll print mine in color.
We're going to another reptile show tomorrow morning, and then maybe when we come home, we can paint.
Yeah. And I can tell you, Todd, I'm getting more and more tempted to get that bamboo lab.
We've been places where people have been selling 3D prints, and several of them have had the bamboo printers.
Hey, Scott.
Hi.
He says, hi, Mama Sandy.
Hi, Scott.
He didn't say hi to you, Kimbra.
I know.
Or me, by
No.
the way.
No.
Jerk.
Oh,
Be careful, or
I bet Kevin would have said hi.
Kevin would have said hi. This thing's really cool. It sounds fun too. I like it.
Scott, we're printing a bunch of D&D stuff. Because I know you'll appreciate that.
There you go. And Matt.
Thank you, Scott.
How's life in California?
Going back to Cali.
So I'm drinking wine as I do on Friday nights. Except I almost wasn't going to. I went through the cabinets and we had a bottle of wine shoved like all the way back in the corner. Don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is. But I decided to open it. And it's pretty good.
She unscrewed that lid and poured it right in.
I could have drank it out of the bottle,
You could have
good.
in a paper bag.
Oh no.
but I didn't. I put it in a classy wine glass.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's classy.
Yeah.
It's a Yeti though. So, you
Oh,
know,
there you go.
it's an abominable wine glass.
Scott said best way to taste it is to try it.
Only way to taste it is to try it. Only way to try it, yeah.
I do wish it was chilled though. It's a red, but it's kind of got like a little carbonation in it,
Mhm.
which surprised me.
Did you put the bottle in the refrigerator?
Mhm.
Good.
And I'm drinking some absinthe with some fresh mint leaves and some lime juice and some Gosling's ginger beer, which is pretty good.
And I'm drinking my very favorite beverage, water. Love water.
What are you all drinking?
Cool.
Wow, breaking glasses.
I misjudged the distance between my hand and the table.
Scott says a friend brought over
Wow.
plum wine a few weeks ago.
Oh.
Would be good.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm sure about it.
I
Yeah,
don't know
love
how I feel about plums.
Oh, I love plums.
You like plums?
Did I like the plums?
Yeah, you like plums.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're sort of like a darker peach.
I mean, I know what it looks like.
Yeah, you ate one
Very
and you were like,
juicy.
"Oh, I like
Yeah.
this."
Yeah.
Really
They got the big.
I like
pit in it.
plums. Nice stemless wine glass. Kinbra.
Kinbra,
Who said that?
It's Todd. I think that was a typo, but I'm
Or
going to
was
call it
it?
out.
or was it Kinbra? Like Kinbro would be like Kinbro. You're Kinbro.
Yeah, that's not the first time I've heard that one.
No.
Actually, my cousin used to call me Kimbro.
Kimbro
Hmm.
should be Kim Sis, I guess, or something.
That's weird.
I don't know.
Scott says it's very sweet. And Les says hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. It's good for you.
You bet.
Ooh, honey wine in the basement.
Ooh.
Oh, we went to the meadery. What was that? Yesterday?
Wednesday.
2 days ago?
2 days ago.
We went to the meadery and the moms didn't love it, but we liked it.
We got what 10 a flight. Well, it's technically 2.
2
Anyway,
flights.
10 tries of flightness. Because the normal flight is 4, but she was like, and we have a 6.
Yeah, we have a 6 flight, and there's only 11 different meads, so we're like,
So we got,
we'll do a 6 and a 4, and we'll kick one out. We'll
And-
kick one to the curb.
and we each tried all of them,
Mhm.
and then Matt and I finished the rest.
Yeah.
My mom did finish one of them.
I didn't.
No,
I like water.
Hey there, JT.
it's JT.
Let's see, Todd fixed it. See, it was a typo.
I can't type tonight.
Also, your I wasn't capitalized.
You're gonna grade him. You'll get the report card tomorrow in the mail.
Les says plum reminds me of this little Jack Horner.
Yes.
Stay in a corner.
Sat in the corner.
Oh, okay. Sat in a corner. I don't know what that is.
Little Jack Horner sat in the corner. I was going to say eating his curds and whey, but that's along came a spider and sat down beside her. I'm mixing up my nursery rhymes.
I know Pollyanna ate a banana.
He stuck in his thumb and he pulled out a plum and he said, "What a good boy am I?"
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. When I was in New York, I tried vodka flight at the Russian tea room. I could not tell the differences. I couldn't either. Vodka's gross.
Isn't the whole point of vodka to not like taste it? Not taste it. It tastes like alcohol. But I know they have all flavored vodkas though, so maybe you'd be able to tell the difference between mead.
Yeah,
So
they
when
were
you-
all bad.
When you come visit us, we can go to the
Oh.
meadery.
They weren't all bad.
They were good.
I wish they had the Claremont cooler because that one's
Yeah.
good.
I didn't like any of them.
I like
You
the,
liked a couple of them a
spicy
little
ones.
bit. Or you lied to us.
I lied. I didn't want you to feel bad.
It said, then why do a flight? Why do a flight of what?
We did
If you can't taste the difference.
Well, he said he did a flight.
Yeah, he said he couldn't tell the difference.
Right.
So why do a flight?
Well, he already did the flight.
Hmm.
He shouldn't have done the flight if he couldn't taste
He
the
didn't
difference.
know.
He didn't know until he did the flight. Then he went-
did it.
These all taste the same.
Why did I do this?
And they're like, that's because vodka is, I can't do Russian accent anymore. I don't know what that was. That was not a Russian
It
accent.
was bad.
What did Mama Sandy drink on the cruise?
Water.
You drink tea or lemonade?
I don't think so. I
No,
think I
just
drink
water?
water. I love water.
I drank pina coladas.
Hmm.
Actually, I drank on the wedding cruise. I had more Cuba Libres than I usually do because
Cuba Libre.
we spent a decent amount of time in the Havana bar
Mhm.
because we felt it was appropriate that we kept going back there. Don't fight about the flight. Yeah, Matt.
I don't fight about flights. Tonight was the last Friday thing in Plant City, so we went. It was Star Wars themed, but it was like I don't know what happened. It was really lame.
It was not.
There weren't
great.
very many vendors there, and it was not
Food
good.
trucks. It was most
Yeah,
food trucks.
yeah. Now we did get some freeze dried candy.
Yeah.
Have you guys had freeze dried candy? Because it's interesting. We got basically Jolly Ranchers, Skittles, Milk Duds,
Mhm.
and some of the gummy. What do you
Nerds
call it?
gummy clusters.
Nerds
Yeah.
gummy clusters, and they're interesting. I don't dislike them.
They're all like pure sugar. Fluffy.
Yeah,
sugar.
I mean, you put like say like a Milk Dud or a Jolly Rancher, like you put it in your mouth, and it just instantly dissolves. It's like cotton candy level
Yeah, that's
dissolve.
what it's like.
But it tastes like a Milk Dud or a Skittle. Skittles are there's a little more to the Skittles, like I think because of the shell doesn't like I guess
The shell was still there.
yeah, it's still
Yeah.
intact.
The
Or,
others, they weren't.
Like the
there.
Nerds don't dehydrate.
I couldn't even tell that the nerds were even there though.
Oh, I could.
Like it was almost like the gummy part like overpowered the
I
nerds,
thought so too.
Yeah.
which I didn't like that much compared to the regular gummy clusters.
But I like the other ones though. Were interesting.
Scott says we just got a new Carnival ship out here, the Ferenzi.
Yeah, is that what?
Yeah.
That's what Todd said he's
Uh-huh.
getting, right?
And Anita has tried the freeze dried candy.
It's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism for ew?
I used to say I've never met a candy I didn't like, but I think I met some today.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't dislike them. I like some of them.
I like the Jolly Rancher one quite a
yeah.
bit.
Mm.
And I like the Milk Dud one because that's not a candy that I typically go out of my way to eat.
Well, I like it's interesting because like you normally eat a Milk Dud and it's like a challenge.
Chewy.
Yeah, it takes a while. But these are like they're just gone.
But the Milk Duds have chocolate, which is my favorite,
Mm.
and you couldn't even taste the chocolate.
No, I could taste the chocolate.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought I was tasting the caramel. But we tried it, and it was fun to try it.
Scott thinks it's funny that you never met a candy you didn't like.
I didn't. I love all candy. It's terrible. That's why.
I like this wine. I wish I knew where it came from.
I mean, it's a popular brand, right?
Is it? No, I never-
It's Reuniti.
Oh,
Reuniti. Like literally, I was singing the commercial too. Like
Oh, I thought you were just making up a song.
no.
We do that in this house.
I know, but that was actually like an ad campaign.
Oh.
Reuniti on nice. Reuniti so nice. Reuniti, Reuniti. I don't know if it's from like the 80s. I don't know when it's from, the 90s. I don't know.
I wonder where it came from.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't remember it from the 70s, I don't think.
I might have sung that to you as a lullaby. You
You
never,
went your wine drinking days?
never had wine
No, I
drinking.
know you
days.
didn't.
Maybe I should have.
Esmeralda packed some for our next D&D adventure. The people at the shipwreck are probably hungry. That's funny.
Todd says there are 10 bloggers on his cruise that he knows already.
Oh, cool.
Fun.
So, what else did we do this week?
Well, let's see, we were on here on Friday. So since then we went to,
Yesterday.
is it too late to wake up friends?
You can wake up your friend.
Okay. Then you talk about where we went on Saturday.
So last week Saturday, we went to Repticon in Bradenton. Yes. And which is a very small reptile show, but somebody got a new snake there. That's what she's going to get. And then Sunday, I don't know what we did Sunday. What did we do Sunday?
You're asking me?
Yeah. I think we just hung out at the house. We've been hanging out on the back patio. We've been getting Marty out. We got Marty we ordered Marty like this screen play tent thing. It's like, I don't know, it's like 4 feet wide and you can unzip the top. And we put her in there and she just like hangs out in there and just hanging out there with the praying mantises and stuff. But yeah, Kimber got a new baby. It was definitely not something she was looking for. It was definitely a what do you call it? Purchase.
Impulse buy.
Impulse buy, yeah. Impulse buy. Well, actually, she didn't buy it. She was.
That's what grandmas do.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cute.
So you should have uploaded the picture of what this snake's going to look like.
Well, I can do
and
that.
Sorry, Les, just to get out there ahead of it. But so this is well, you want to tell them what kind of snake it is?
It's a corn snake.
But
an Okiti locale, right?
Which is from South Carolina. There's snakes that were found in South Carolina in like a really small area. It was like a hunting club or something, and they had unusually dark banding around their pattern, and so people started breeding them for that, and that's called the Okiti phase of corn snake or red rat snake.
Like an area called Okiti, right, or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Okiti is the area in. I'm pretty sure it's South Carolina.
So this is a picture of his parents.
Yeah. Is that mom and? Oh, yeah, there's two.
Yeah,
there.
There's two heads.
So you see the dark black lines that are around the red saddle markings. That's what makes an Okiti an Okiti. And over the years, because this happened in like the 70s, people have been breeding them for those black bars, and they've gotten more and more pronounced. And so this is
and then this is a picture of his sister from like a couple clutches ago.
Yeah. So basically every time they shed their skin, they get more of this coloration as they get a little bit older. So this snake is interesting looking now. If you're used to seeing corn snakes, you can tell it's a little bit different, but it's not.
He's real pretty,
especially on camera. It's not the colors aren't really popping as much, but as this snake grows, it's going to get more extreme.
And he's super chill. Like
the corn snake.
His name is Weasley.
Because
he's gonna have lots of orange, and I couldn't decide which Weasley I wanted to choose, so I just called him Weasley as a whole, so I don't have to choose which Weasley to name him.
He's sweet.
So that's what we did Saturday. What Sunday we just hung out here?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
I think we did. I think we pretty much just we painted the snakes that you printed.
Was that Sunday?
Or was that before that?
I don't know.
Your mom was gone Sunday?
She wasn't here yet. At that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna put Weasley away. But we might be seeing
you can watch again less.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't think we did anything. We've been trying to just have a chill, relax time. Monday we went and picked up Tammy. and then we went out to dinner with JT and Jen at a hibachi restaurant called Wasabi, and that was good. That was
very good.
It was delicious and way too much food, as you would expect from a proper hibachi restaurant.
We had enough for the meal the next night.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we ate a couple days on that, at least 2 or 3. And then Tuesday, what do we do Tuesday? Tuesday, what do we do Tuesday? We just,
Did we talk about Monday already?
yeah, we went and picked up your mom, and we went to hibachi
Yeah,
with JT and Jen.
that's what happened.
Tuesday, we
just kind of chilled.
chilled again.
We didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah. We printed, we sat around.
What did we eat? Oh, we went to Southern Hospitality.
Oh, yeah. We
went
went
to the
that's
store.
right.
That's right.
The store down in Plant City, it's got like, it's a huge store with like half of the
did
store
you say hi to
dedicated to
Kevin
silk
Cow?
flowers. No, because you
Oh.
weren't here to control the thing.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Kevin doesn't like guacamole. I just want to say that Kevin doesn't like guacamole, which is weird because Kevin goes to a Mexican restaurant a lot, yet doesn't
Yeah.
like guacamole.
I mean, I don't usually get guacamole when we go to the Mexican restaurant,
No,
but I do like
I don't. I don't usually order guacamole unless it's made fresh at the table.
Right.
Because if it's like been sitting there and somebody made it, you don't know. It could be good, but it's probably not.
Did you see that Les found a snake skin in the backyard?
Oh, that's cool. Les, if you send me a picture of it, I
Check
could
them out.
probably tell you what kind of snake it is.
The skin's not going to hurt you.
Les says hibachi sounds good, and Scott said, "I love the hibachi we went to on the ship." Yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of like that. Our guy was a good cook. He wasn't super entertaining. We've been to this wasabi place before, and they're usually more entertaining. This guy was a little quiet, but
I think he was new.
maybe. I mean, he definitely had the skills, like with the knives and stuff, but I don't know. But it was good. It was good food and a good company, so we had fun. We enjoyed it. Wednesday, we
went downtown.
Yeah, went downtown Plant City. We walked around. We found out that a lot of places are closed in Plant City on Wednesday. But that is what the day we went to the meadery, which we spoke of, and we also went to a little restaurant called the Whistle Stop Cafe,
That was good.
and we had really good sandwiches. And then the owner, like, just started talking to us before we left, and she was like super friendly, and like I think we sat there and talked to her for 20 minutes. Like it was a long time.
Right.
She said we were getting ready to leave, and she was like, "Oh, I love your hair," and I was like, "It's fading. I didn't do this purposely." And then I showed her a picture from the wedding of what it looked like, and then we chatted for like 20 minutes. Like, yeah.
She's very sweet.
Super nice lady, and her son was our waiter, and he was really nice as well. Really pleasant experience. If you're ever in Plant City for lunchtime, because they're only open lunchtime, go to the Whistle Stop Cafe.
It was great food.
It was really good food. They bake all their bread fresh that morning, and all the lunch meat was like tasted really good. And they were just super friendly people. Just really nice people.
Let's see. Scott says, "How did Kevin not love guac and live in SoCal?"
Right? Come on, Kevin. I mean, I had several people that are like, green, I don't eat green. I know JT's like that, but even JT eats guacamole. Come on.
Kevin says, "Guac blows. I think Kimber made platter A of the guacamole."
She didn't make,
Well,
let's just be clear, Kevin. Kimber didn't make any guacamole. Matt made all the guacamole, but Matt made guac A for Kimbra. And then guac B for Mama Sandy, and
I
guac.
cut up things for guac B and C.
She did help. She did help make it. And then guac C was for me. So that had the added jalapenos.
I dumped in the seasoning.
She did dump
There
in
you
the
go.
seasoning. I'm just saying, like, it was A was for Kimbra, B was for my mom, and C was for me.
All right. Hey there, Rebecca. Just got off work.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hope it was a pleasant shift. Let's see. Anita says, sounds like you guys are enjoying yourself.
We've had a good time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's been nice. We went.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rebecca also does not like guac.
Oh,
What world am I living in? I thought everybody liked guacamole. I thought that was like a universal thing.
I think Jill likes it.
Really?
I don't think so.
I thought guacamole was like cheese and chocolate. Like very few people didn't like it. I'm learning all kinds of new stuff.
I didn't like guac until I discovered that you could have guac without all the stuff in it because I don't like all the
The
stuff.
wrong way, yeah. Interesting.
Les says guac ABC, please explain. On Fantastic Cruising, you put it on Fantastic Cruising, right? Or did you put it on your Facebook?
Fantastic cruising.
Yeah.
So-
Matt posted a picture of the 3 different versions of guac and labeled them A, B, and C.
There was like Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, and
Yeah,
Martin Short.
not really.
Oh, that's the 3 amigos. So
Yeah.
never mind.
Kevin says, my mom told me I didn't like guac. I'm almost 60 years old and I still didn't like guac. There was a lot of things that my mom told us kids that we didn't like.
So you've never even tried it, Kevin? Please tell me that's not the case. Please tell me you've tried it and you were like, oh,
Matt would have tried it to prove me
Wow.
wrong.
wow.
Rebecca says, it was a rough shift, but a good soak will help that. Well, good. I hope that
So-
works out.
To explain to you though, Les, guac A was simply avocados and a guacamole seasoning mix. That's it. Guac B, that's B, right? What's A? This
A,
guac B
B,
was avocados, seasoning mix, red onion.
Maybe
this is
Tomato.
red onion.
No, I don't know.
That
Red-
looks like
red,
Morocco
I
to
don't
me.
I don't remember my finger spelling anymore. Red onion,
Red.
tomato, and cilantro.
Mhm.
Okay. And then guac C was all that plus a whole very large fresh jalapeno chopped up and added in. That's it. So,
Les says,
Yeah.
I love guac and also Jets.
Really?
but Les, would you go for the guac? Just the guac, just the avocado seasoning guac? Would you go for the guac with the onions, the tomato, and the cilantro? Or would you go for the guac with all that plus the jalapeno? A, B, or C, Les? A, B, or C?
Rebecca says, I just don't care for avocados in general. The seasoning mix changes it. Because, I mean, I like avocados now. I didn't. And then when I started liking guac, then I also started liking avocados.
Oh, it's like a gateway drug.
Let's see. Kevin sits all alone in the VIP section on Cinco de Mayo. All that and a bag of chips.
All that with a bag of chips.
Oh, Todd's heading out. All right. Bye, Todd.
Bye, Todd.
He has a honeydew list. Patty, don't give him a honeydew list. That's not nice. But have fun, guys.
Let's see. Les says, I like all kinds of guac. Doesn't matter. All of the above.
Do you like it spicy, Les?
He said all of the above.
I know, but like I paired my spicy jalapeno guac with some locally sourced ghost chili salsa. I need friends that eat spicy food. That's what I'm saying.
I'll eat slightly.
No,
spicy
don't,
stuff. I
don't,
said
don't.
no.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I need
Okay.
I
okay.
need friends that like take a bite and they can breathe fire. Literal dragon.
Kevin says, never eaten guac and I'm never going to. I eat my burgers plain and a lot of other weird things. My siblings and myself all wish we ate normally, but we never will.
Well, change that. It's not too late, Kevin.
I mean,
I
also eat my burgers plain.
I actually, if you would have asked me to guess, I would have guessed that Kevin was a very adventurous eater. Just because he lives in California and the punk rock, I just expect you to be more open-minded and just like try things, Kevin. I'm scolding you a little bit here, just so you know. But it's all out of love. It's love. It's from the big muscle that pumps love. Kimber disappeared. I don't know where she went.
More wine.
More wine. And so yeah. So then on yesterday, which was Thursday, we were going to do this today, but we decided to do it yesterday, which I'm glad we did.
Mhm.
We went to Iguanaland, which is down in Punta Gorda, and Iguanaland is a reptile zoo, mostly lizards and turtles. There are a few snakes there, a few amphibians, but it is definitely large majority iguana species, not green iguanas, those are illegal in Florida, and monitor lizards. If you're like
Turtles. There's
well,
all-
right, I'm talking lizard right now.
I'm sorry, we're talking lizards right now.
If you are a reptile nerd that likes the varanids and the cyclurans or the ctenophorus, then Iguanaland is the place you want to go. And yes, and a lot of turtle species. Just a few snakes, a few skinks, few geckos. But anyway, we went there. I think there were like 3 other guests there besides us, the 3 other groups of guests besides
Yeah.
us. But they were busy getting ready for Turtle Fest, which is tomorrow. Which we thought about going for that tomorrow, but we're going to Repticon tomorrow.
Another Repticon.
And it would be a lot busier. So it was kind of nice. They were busy because normally when I go to Iguanaland, the guys working there, not because of us being special, just because this is what they do.
Mhm.
They're like, hey, you want to see this? You want to see that? That kind of thing. They were busy, so we didn't get to do as much of that, but
we are recognizable.
Yeah. So the owner, Ty Parks, who's kind of like a celebrity to us, he recognizes us at this point. And so we saw him a couple times. He's running back and forth doing stuff.
And the other guy did too.
Yeah,
another guy that works there, he recognized us.
So then we haven't been there for like a year.
No, we've been there like maybe 4 or 5 times total.
Yeah. So we are over by the giant
Turtle.
like my arm not even Aldabra tortoise named Allie, and Ty walks by and he's like, hey, you guys want to go see Allie? And we're like, yeah. He's like, just open the door, go on in. He's like, I know you guys know animals, it's fine. We're like, okay. So he actually came over, helped us open the door because it was hard to open. But then he was just like, yeah, you just go in. He went about doing his business. We just got to go play with like a 500-pound turtle for like, is it turtle?
Okay.
All
It's fine,
turtles,
it's fine.
all tortoises are turtles, but not.
Got it.
So yeah, so we got to go in and play with Allie and scratch her neck, and they do this thing called finching where they stick their necks out, and the finches normally would come pick off parasites, but we're the finches, and there are no parasites. But she's like super social.
She's
She
like
comes
amazing.
she comes right up to you, and she's like, "Hey,
She wants to
love
be
me,
petted and
love
touched.
me."
We
So-
walked over and she was like, people?
Yeah. And then there was a guy pouring concrete in with Donkey Kong,
I'm gonna
which is
interrupt you real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Hey Paul,
Hey, Paul.
hey Paul, which is Ty's personal pet rhinoceros iguana. This is like a 40 pound, 30
Huge.
30-year-old iguana. But he was pouring concrete rocks in Donkey Kong, just in there like hanging out while he's doing his work. And he's like, hey guys, have you seen Donkey Kong? You want to meet Donkey Kong? He tried to bring him out, but Donkey Kong was like, oh, there's buckets. So we didn't get to pet Donkey Kong, but we got to see him, which is really cool. So it was awesome. I really can't say enough about Iguanaland. Like if you like reptiles even a little bit and you're traveling near Fort Myers, just go. Please go support him. He does so many generous things like Iguana Fest that we went to, and this is Turtle Fest. All the profit that he makes from this, he gives to conservation. So
Yeah,
that's
he
like
doesn't keep anything.
no,
Mhm.
that and like
I don't even know how much in general he keeps.
I don't understand.
He does so much for
I
conservation.
don't understand the financial of that. Like I think he's like a philanthropist,
Mhm.
and he makes like money. And he also, he breeds a lot of expensive animals that he
Right,
can
that's true.
sell.
He does.
But
But the
I think he
animals,
does like stock market
the animals
things.
that he sells, like Iguana Fest and Turtle Fest, all of it goes to Iguana Land. He
Mhm.
doesn't keep any of that.
No, conservation.
Oh, that's what did I just
You
say?
said iguana land.
I meant conservation.
So anyway, it's a really cool place. The people that work there are super nice, and yeah, I highly recommend it.
Let's see.
Highly recommend it.
Rebecca says Iguana Land. Start speaking Klingon, aka scientific name.
Yes.
Let's see.
Kapla is the only Klingon word I really know. I think I used to have a Klingon dictionary.
You know which one?
Klingon to English dictionary.
You know which one I know?
That's not Klingon. That's just Worf morning.
I thought that was Tarzan.
Well, that's
okay.
Cinco de Mayo coming up. Where are you guys eating?
Oh.
What day of the week is that? It's a Sunday.
Is it?
Yeah, because May the 4th is a Saturday.
So,
which I'm a little upset about because I found my lightsaber earrings.
So here's the thing. We live in Plain City, and Plain City is an agricultural city, and there are a lot of migrant workers here. So a lot of them are from Mexico. So there is a lot of Mexican culture in our little city, and we've eaten at some Mexican places, but they're more American Mexican places. But maybe we should try one of the a little more authentic, even though I don't think they actually celebrate Cinco de Mayo in Mexico. It's like an American reason to drink, Coronas and tequila. But maybe we should try something a little bit more authentic.
Where have you seen places like that around here?
Authentic Mexican places?
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Which ones?
They're little bitty Mexican places all over.
Like a little hole in the
Like we passed like 4 of them on the way to the Parksdale today.
We did?
Yeah, they're just like little kind of small,
okay,
like not really well advertised.
all right.
Yeah, they're abundant.
And we had a strawberry shake too.
That was today.
Today.
Yeah.
Am I jumping ahead?
You're jumping in. I mean, we're almost there.
It was so good.
We're at yesterday. So we went to Iguana Land, and that was cool. And then we came back, and I don't know, we hung out here, I guess. And
Yeah, because we walked a lot.
we walked a lot. Yesterday was the big walking day. It was hot. It was very hot. Here's another cool thing about Iguana Land. This is not a big facility, but they have umbrellas there for you to use because they know it's sunny.
Well, so what happened is we went to see the turtles first because he's got so many turtles, and that was a lot, and it was in the sun. So we went and sat. There was like a little covered bench area, so we sat there, and Matt and I ran up to get some drinks, and there's a big kind of open barn kind of area where he keeps a lot of the smaller creatures, and they had 2 big tubs there and some of the employees, and they said, we just got some baby Galapagos, you want to come see them?
Yeah, Galapagos tortoises.
So I ran back out to grab Mama Sandy, and Matt went in to get some drinks, and we went over, and they had 3-year-old and 2-year-old Galapagos tortoises, and they were just like, check them out. And then while we were in there, they were like, yeah, we've got sunscreen and umbrellas. Take those out there. It's really hot.
Yeah, they just have free sunscreen for guests to use and free umbrellas for them to take out there. I mean, that's the kind of place this is. It's really cool. It's really nice. It's kind of old school Florida feel to it too, but like really cool. So anyway, that's what we did yesterday.
Les says, trivia question. Cinco de Mayo celebrates what Mexican victory?
Oh, it's like supposed to be Mexico's Independence Day, sort of. It's their victory. I don't know, over Spain.
I've got the answer up there.
Oh, they beat French Napoleon. Oh, okay, all right. I did not remember that fact.
And Paul likes my hair.
Paul likes your hair. All right.
Lots of people keep telling me that they like my hair. And I'm like, my hair is like a disaster right now. Like, it is a complete mess. And I don't feel like spending like $400 to fix it. So this is just what it looks like. But people keep telling me they like it. So thanks. It's called I've Let It Go.
Not the Frozen version though. I've let it go. Let it go.
I mean, it's funny though because you can see like right in the middle where it's usually up, the pink and purple is still there.
Mhm.
My mom even said she liked it,
Yeah, that and that.
and that
that's something.
shocked me because
Yeah.
I know that it doesn't look good. I don't know. I'll
Like
take
got a little mint leaf there. Found out that our lizards like cilantro today,
a lot.
which is
Mhm.
good because I like cilantro, but she's one of those weird genetically predispositioned people to think it tastes like soap. So so you can't buy a small thing of cilantro. Well, now I can share it with the lizards.
Paul said you should let me do your hair. Come on down and do my hair. It can't be much worse than what it is now.
Paul, here's what I want,
I
Paul.
bet, you know what? I bet Paul does like amazing hair.
You do her hair, and then later on, you, me, and JT will sit down and we'll drink some bourbons. That's what I think.
And then we'll play D&D
That
and
would be
Paul can
fun.
get some good boots.
There you go. That sounds like a wonderful, but you got to bring Meg. I mean, you don't have to bring Meg, but we'd like you to bring Meg. So yeah. And then Meg and I can listen to some punk rock.
And I'm just over here getting my hair done. So you get
Playing
to listen
D&D.
to, I'm playing D&D.
Yeah. You can listen to country music with Paul and JT. And Meg
That's
and I will
true.
rock out to some punk rock.
Okay.
See,
All right,
it all works
let's
out.
plan that.
Okay.
We have a lot of plans for all these people to come down.
Mhm.
Rebecca's coming down and we're snorkeling and diving, and Paul's coming down and you're drinking whiskey and playing D&D, and Stacy and Gina are coming down and we're doing whatever we're doing. Who else? Todd's coming down and we're 3D printing. Half of these people aren't on here. Les is coming down and we're flying jets.
There you go.
We've got like 6 people. Our numbers keep dwindling.
Oh, well, who's left in here? I'll name something for you. Kevin's coming down and we're eating Mexican food.
And Kevin and I can listen to some old punk rock music. Todd and I can too.
Ed and Anita are coming down, and Anita and I are going to see Disney Princesses. Look, she
There you
said
go.
it as I was saying. Disney Princesses. Oh, Rebecca says I'm down for rum and or whiskey and D&D.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we got some good rum too.
You know what? We should figure out how to do a thing. We should have like a get together down here. Because like we all like to cruise, but we know cruising's kind of expensive. But to come down here for like a long weekend or something, just to have some friends come over and hang out.
Yeah.
Right.
We could try
Also,
it.
it's Florida.
We could
Like we
try
can
it.
go to Circle B and
Yeah.
like do our nature stuff, and we can do some.
We'll have everybody
know.
bring sleeping bags and
That's
air
what I was just
mattresses.
gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah.
We have a patio.
It'll be a weekend party in our house.
For those that like to camp, we can throw some tents in the backyard. Rebecca said, and mead, absolutely. Listen, speaking of flying jets, on our flight from Norfolk to Orlando, it only took an hour and 33 minutes, and there was only 95 of us on the plane.
Wow.
Pilot was holding, wow.
Wow.
Normally takes 2 hours.
Huh.
Mm.
They're going fast.
Yeah. That's a good flight.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and then today, let's see, I think we're at today. Now today
Oh, look, we've got Anita and Rebecca both say that they're down.
There you go. We just gotta coordinate times.
Yeah.
Today we didn't do a lot. We washed the car because we went through like a lot of love bugs yesterday.
Mm.
And then we did go and we got strawberry milkshakes from Parksdale Market.
Yep. We had
We bought
breakfast.
So here's the crime. We had
Crime.
the crime. We had breakfast at Panera this morning, and my mom and I we literally had a bagel and cream cheese each, and then like a drink. And Kimber had a sandwich and a drink. My mom did get three chocolate croissants.
Which there's still one in there.
Which
Mhm.
mine is still in there. That meal was like $5-10 more than the multitude of produce that we bought at Parksdale,
We got a lot.
including like a sausage, like beef
Yeah.
summer sausage. We got cilantro, we got a mint plant, we got cucumbers, we got onions, we got tomatoes, we got avocados,
Papaya,
we got a jar of salsa,
keychain.
a keychain, and it was cheaper.
A mint plant.
I said that.
Oh, you did.
I did say
like
that.
half what we paid.
Well, it wasn't half. It was like $30-something at Parksdale, and it was like $40-something at Panera. So yeah, well, that was interesting.
So maybe we're gonna start eating healthier because it's cheaper.
Well, I mean,
If we go to produce.
go to someplace like that, it is better.
Oh, we got a dragon fruit.
Oh, and a dragon fruit, which tastes like
Which
nothing.
we're not a fan of. We discovered.
It's just there's not a lot of flavor in dragon fruit apparently. It looks cool. Not a lot of flavor. It's like it's like one of those. It's like when you go out on a date with the person that looks amazing, but they're really dull and boring on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in the end, what is really important? How the fruit tastes. Don't go there, Scott. Or how it looks on the outside.
Where do I fall into that?
You are the rare best of both
He's
worlds.
digging his way out. Watch.
Okay. Look, we've dropped down to 5. We're real winners here. Matt, quit while you're ahead. So Les is one of those 5. Now we've gone silent. So we're probably going to go down to 3.
So what have you 3 people been doing today?
Let's see. Rebecca says the dragon fruit flavoring we have tastes light and floral.
The one we got, I don't know if that it would even taste floral. Like it was,
It didn't taste like anything.
it was very subtly sweet.
It was
very liquidy. It wasn't gross or anything. Like,
well, I was gonna say it was almost so bland it was bitter.
That's what I thought.
oh, I didn't get bitter out of it.
Yeah, I got bland though.
I
Completely
got bland, but not bitter. Yeah.
Les says maybe I'm driving them away.
Yeah, Les, it's your fault.
Yeah.
And he says the Fab 5. Oh, we've gone back to 6.
Oh, we were at 7 a second ago.
Oh, we're at 7.
Kevin, you're right, Kevin. The important people are still
That's
here.
right.
So
I have a sneeze building.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
There it is. I got a Circle water bottle. If anybody's tried them, I'm still not 100% sure about it, but I think it's going to get me more on water.
I've been drinking tea. I've cut out soda mostly.
We're trying to do better.
I mean, mostly because of soda's just too freaking expensive now. But yeah, it's probably health benefits as well.
Either.
I mean, I was drinking diet sodas, but still, like, yeah, I've been drinking tea with like a little bit of sweetener, so that's not probably the best, but you know, cinnamon and sweetener. But the amount of sweetener I put in my tea is minimal. I make like a gallon of tea at a time, and I put a little.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of tea.
Hmm?
You've been drinking a
I
lot.
know.
Yeah.
It's my replacement for soda.
I know.
And it's not like I'm happy to drink my tea, like the cinnamon sweet tea.
Yeah.
Like that's not like it's not a compromise for soda. It's like an equal replacement. And I don't feel, not that I feel bad when I drink soda, but like if I drink a lot of soda, it's like, but I don't like, I think the tea is more thirst quenching because I don't drink as much of it as I would soda, maybe. I don't know. I could be full of baloney. I'm not sure. That's how I think in my head, though, that's what it's like.
Let's see. Les says we met Tony from Lolita Loca on the
Oh.
cruise. Real nice, down to earth person.
Mhm.
Cool.
Very.
Good deal.
And Rebecca says I had a circle right after the vacation and stuck with it for a while, but haven't recorded any sips in a few months.
Reorder.
Oh, reordered.
Not
gonna say-
recorded.
Well, I was very confused because you can record them.
You getting this?
I'm intrigued by it because at work, one of the things that I forget to do is refill my water bottle, which of course I still have to fill it, but I think I don't do it because I'm not interested in just drinking water. And I like the idea of being able to change the level of flavor because I'm usually not like those little powder packets that you put into water bottles. They're usually too strong, but if I'm not feeling water, I can make it a little bit stronger. And if I'm good with just like water, then I can make it a little less, but it's still something. So,
Yeah.
And now that he's drinking tea, we're probably not going to buy as much soda, which is going to make me drink less as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Why do you keep bringing up less?
Kevin says, I've been drinking nothing but water and iced tea for over a month now. You'd be surprised at how much weight you can lose that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good to know.
Rebecca says tea can be dehydrating.
Probably not as diuretic as soda, though, I would think. I don't know. I don't have issues with dehydration, but I find the tea more thirst quenching.
Les says bonsai sushi on the Pride was great. They ate there twice.
Okay.
We don't do sushi, but I'll take your word for it.
But I wish I did because it looks so
I
fun.
feel like it would be so much healthier too.
I have tried it though, Kevin Counts.
I tried it too.
And I just don't like it. I just don't like fish flavor.
Scott and Kevin got the sushi boat on the group cruise.
I remember that.
And I tried it.
You did try it.
And then Scott ate the rest of my bite.
Mm-hmm.
But I attempted.
That's good.
Let's see. My favorite sips are fruit punch and the strawberry watermelon energy. Okay. I'm currently drinking passion fruit dragon fruit. And then, so it was like a thing. It came with a bottle and then 2 sips. And the other sip is strawberry. So
That's a Planet City special.
Yeah. I'm really curious about the iced coffees.
Yeah, I'm curious about those myself.
Yeah. I don't know if you can get those at the store. I didn't look at what they had. They had a ton of them. But I didn't look at what they had because you guys were
there
waiting
were
for
like
me.
100 something flavors. Or
There's
something?
like 100 plus flavors. Yeah. There are all kinds of.
Well, at least
they've
one's got to be good.
And they've got like different kind of categories. Like there's like basic sips, and then there's the caffeine ones, and then there's the energy ones, and then there's the tea ones, and the coffee ones, and the kid ones, and the like. There's categories of them as well. Let's see. Soda has a lot of salt, which would cause diuretic effects. Yeah.
Although I always found not salt, soda to be quenching, but yeah, I do. It is high in sodium, which tea is not.
Kevin says I've eaten fish a little bit. Fish blows. Oh, only blowfish.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I wish I liked the taste of seafood. I do not.
Let's see. My cousin had them and told me they aren't the greatest. She even tried using milk instead of water for it, and that didn't help.
Well, that's not encouraging.
It's not, but I still want to try it.
Try it. See what it's like.
I mean, I'm totally fine with sticking to.
I mean, I am the guy that
my
doesn't mind
actual
eating the
coffee.
melted ice water from the coffee, when we get back at the car. So I may be less picky about that than some.
I mean, I kind of
So,
like
I
when
don't know.
my coffee gets watered down by the ice
Mhm.
because
Yeah, but you don't drink like we get it back in the car.
I
and the
will.
ice is just melt. Oh, do you?
I'll drink that with coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only with coffee. I won't do it with soda.
Oh, okay. I'll do it with soda too.
Yeah, I won't do it with soda. Les said thumbs up. Thank you, Les. Yeah, hit
Thanks,
the
Les.
thumbs up.
Unless you hate us, then hit the thumbs down. But hit it twice.
Yeah,
That's all we ask.
that means you
If
double
you really
hate
hate
us.
us, hit it twice.
My wine is almost gone again.
So tomorrow we're going to go to, like we said, the Repticon in Kissimmee.
What are you getting?
I'm not planning on getting anything. But
What are you gonna?
You weren't either,
Nope,
so we'll see what
I had
happens.
no intentions of walking
I'm
out of that place with
I'm
anything.
hoping to get 1/4-inch crickets for the praying mantises.
It
That's
was
what
one
I'm
of those things where we walked by and I saw a pretty snake. And we've seen this guy selling stuff before, and you usually just kind of look by. And I saw this snake and I stopped and looked at it. And then I moved on to the next table. And I think you were talking to him or you were still kind of looking at stuff. And I came back and looked at it again. And I was like, I think I need that snake.
He was a cool guy.
He was a great guy.
He was an old school herper. Like he really knew his stuff. Like he'd been working with these snakes for literally decades.
I mean, all the information that I just told you about them, I learned from that guy.
Yeah, and it was cool because we have an Okiti phase corn snake in the Animal Ambassador collection, and I've just been going through all of our animals because I'm going to be doing some presentations for our staff about making sure they're up to date on our animals. And so I just looked up all this information on where the Okiti color phase pattern came from. And then this guy so I just read all this stuff because I didn't know this exactly. And then we go to the show and this guy basically just spits all this information out that I just researched. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, this guy definitely knows what he's talking about.
One of the aquarium's corn snakes is from him.
Yeah. Well, from one that he and somebody else produced, but yeah. But basically partly from
one
him.
of his babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So yeah, so he definitely was like a knowledgeable dude.
When they can talk to me about the animal and its background, I usually have a lot more confidence in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, like I said, it was a pretty snake, but it wasn't just a pretty snake. I had confidence in where it came from.
Well, and this dude just breeds corn snakes. Like that's what he's into.
That's what he does.
Like he's not if you don't breed corn snakes because you're trying to make money. Like you breed corn snakes because you love it.
Because he's got a full-time job.
And maybe you can sell enough to like pay for some of your hobby.
Yeah.
Like if you want to make money, then there's other things that you breed, or you do something else, like a normal career. But yeah, so this guy was really in it for the right reasons, very passionate about it and stuff. It was obvious. That was cool. I always like dealing with people like that.
So tomorrow I won't be getting another animal because I already got one.
We'll see.
What would I get?
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought you would have got a corn snake. So
you don't even care about corn snakes. You said you never would have gotten a corn snake.
I wouldn't have gotten a corn snake. I think it's cool, but it's not. I wouldn't have bought that corn snake personally. I mean, it's fine that you did. I don't. Like you wouldn't have bought all the animals I have. You wouldn't have.
No, that's true. I wouldn't
have.
Like,
that's all. It's all right.
We've had good churro. Sorry, we talking about animals. Yeah. We've had good churro experiences.
Our iguana has like turned into a new lizard. Like he went from like, I hate you and everything you look at to like, when I see you, I want to be on you and like hang out. Like night and day, like as quickly as he went from like, I'll hang out with you to I hate you. He's gone from I hate you to like, I want to be on your shoulder. It's very bizarre, but I'm glad.
We were able to carry him out onto the patio today.
He kind of insisted upon it. I opened his door. Okay, he's in a 6 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot box. I opened the half the door and I offered him some dragon fruit because we had dragon fruit. None of us wanted to eat it. I'm like, well, let's see if Churro likes it. He's like Mikey in the old commercials. And Churro looks at me and he licks the fruit and he's like, no, I ain't eat that, buddy. So I offered him some hornworms, which are these big green worms I know he likes. And he ate those. And then I'm like, okay, you sure you don't want this? Sure you don't want this juicy dragon fruit? I'll throw in a mealworm for you. And he looked at it and he like jumped on my shoulder, like from the camera to my shoulder. I know you can't actually, but like
3 foot. Boom.
And then he crawled on my head. And I didn't have a hat on, so that wasn't good. And I'm like, okay. So then he climbed down my back. I grabbed my gloves because he's got sharp claws, even though he's not being like mean or anything. And I got him. He came back up, and I got him on the glove on my head. And then we went outside and we hung out.
And he ate cilantro.
And he likes cilantro. That's how he finally likes cilantro. I'm like, Kimber, go get some of that cilantro. We'll see if we can put it to use because I know that we'll just use a little bit for the guac. And he's like, yeah, I'll eat that. Yeah. He can't have avocado though. Avocado will kill him, but he can't have tomato either. It's too acidic, and onion's not good for him. Guacamole is a bad idea except for the cilantro. Cilantro he's good on. He's good on cilantro.
Has he had jalapeno?
I don't.
Just Marty.
I think just Marty, but he can have jalapeno.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marty likes jalapenos.
Rebecca says my cousin had an iguana when I was a kid, and that one was so temperamental that I only barely wine.
Barely
tolerated a few people.
Now that was probably a green iguana, which is a very different animal than our banana pectinata iguana.
He would climb curtains and doorways and ambush people by jumping on them.
Green iguanas are known, especially the males, to be kind of jerks. But the Tinosaura pectinata iguanas, they're iguana in name, but they're very different. And they're supposed to be like super chill. And ours was. And then he became like a monster and he hated us. And I was like done with him. Like literally done with this animal.
We were trying to think of ways to give him away.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden
Les does not like cilantro.
He came back. And now he's like my buddy again. So now we're rebonding. It's a beautiful experience. Don't give up on your lizards. I guess that's the moral of the story. And
don't give up on your lizard.
Les, are you one of those people that has that genetic disposition where it's not a disposition, but it is a genetic thing that for some people cilantro tastes like soap.
So here's my thing. I don't think it tastes like soap. I just don't like it. It has a taste, but I wouldn't call it soap.
Well, that could just be you being picky then.
No, because I can smell it and I can taste it.
And you're not getting soap?
And I'm not getting soap.
Okay, but she doesn't, like, there's no, I don't think.
It's definitely, I definitely don't like it.
Like most people either love cilantro or hate cilantro. Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of in between people.
No.
Like I'm like more cilantro is better. And other people like you like just if I can detect a little cilantro, you're like,
I mean, if it's in something and like thoroughly mixed in, I usually can't tell.
Yeah.
But if it's like a piece is strong enough that in that bite I can tell it's there, then I'm not sure about eating the rest of it.
And see, that's like cilantro is almost like as important as salt is. Like it gives it that extra little flavor twist. That is the difference between like boring and really good. Like in salsas and guacamoles, things like that for me.
Les says, Matt, all spicy food is good.
What?
All spicy food is good.
I do tend to think that way, but I do as I've gotten older, less. Because when I was a young man, I was more about like it's like alcohol. When I was young, I drank it, because I wanted to get the effects of it. Now I drink alcohol because I appreciate the flavor. And spicy's kind of the same way. When I was younger, I was like, let's see how much I can tolerate testosterone. And now I'm like, I do like the punishment of heat in my food, but I want the flavor as well. Like I don't want just to be in pain. I want to enjoy the pain with the flavor on the side.
I feel like that's how you feel about reptiles too. Like you used to just have reptiles to like have the coolest, craziest animal.
Well,
and
yeah,
now
to
you're
some
like,
degree.
I want the animal to be my pet as well.
I have changed. Yeah, my philosophy on pet reptiles has changed. I used to be like, oh, that's really strange and crazy. I want that. And now I'm like, I still want the strange and crazy, but I want like the strange and crazy that I can have like a relationship with.
And I'm over here like, I want the corn snake and the hognose that everybody else has.
I mean, look, Marty is one of the best decisions
that's right.
that we've ever made. Like Marty is like
so sweet,
such a chill pet. Like, I mean, Luna was like that too. Unfortunately, we lost Luna, but like, yeah, but like
Luna was a little bit different though. because she was a little, when you grabbed her out and she didn't like it, she like twisted and squirmed. Marty doesn't do that.
Well,
at all.
no, but if
I mean, loved Luna.
if we would have been able to get Luna out like we get Marty out, I don't think Luna would have been like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like my falsies, my false water cobras, and my little hognose snakes, my little tricolored hognose snakes. Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Les says we made an error in buying some super spicy sauce on one of the islands, but we forgot it was over 3 ounces and they confiscated it. Oh, that's sad. That's real sad.
There was a booth tonight, and I didn't buy any of it, but they made a lot of stuff out of Scotch bonnet peppers, which is one of my favorite peppers. I like the flavor of Scotch bonnets quite a bit. And the other one I like a lot, unless this is a pepper that's real common by you or closer to you, Jacksonville, that was more where it's at. But daddle peppers. Daddle peppers are Florida peppers, and they're a real different
I like
flavor. And they're not like the hottest pepper in the world, but their flavor profile is really good. I really enjoy daddle peppers. They can be pretty hot, but they're not like ghost pepper, or, they're not like in that habanero. They're not in like that kind of category. We got it that you said islands, not highlands, because I don't think they make a lot. I mean, I did say Scotch bonnet peppers, but I'm pretty sure that the Highlands of Scotland is not a place to go for your spicy food.
Hey there, Larry.
Top of the morning to you, Larry.
Oh, they're heading out to a local band. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Okay.
And enjoy your time.
Yeah. Have fun. Speaking of time, what time is it? 9:27. I haven't seen Sean, but I'm assuming Down Under Cruises. I think I saw his advert for an upcoming live tonight at the usual time. So if any of our peeps want to go check him out, of course, please do that. And yeah, what are we going to do tonight after we sign out?
I keep thinking about SpaghettiOs. So I might eat SpaghettiOs. Because we had guacamole and chips for dinner, and which is lovely and great, but that doesn't cut it for me. So
plus I didn't make you enough guac.
Well, yeah, I had less guac than you guys.
She kind of got like the short end of the guac stick because I didn't do my portions correctly. Do we have crackers?
Maybe.
Because I was thinking we got that sausage too.
You don't have cheese.
No, yeah, we don't have cheese.
Yeah.
Let's get some cheese and some crackers.
Cheese and crackers.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have more guac.
Yeah, you could have some more guac.
Are you hungry?
No.
I didn't think so.
There's a chocolate croissant that I'm probably not going to eat.
I ate mine already.
Unless I have it for breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, is that what you're going to do?
I don't know what you guys are going to do. Oh, yeah, we're going to the Repticon, so.
Kolaches?
We'll probably have, we don't have cereal.
Oh, we don't?
No.
We'll probably, kolaches.
I know, that's what I just said.
What's kolaches?
Kolaches are like these little sausage things in like a little wrapped dough that we get for breakfast from.
Les says good night. Have a good night, Les.
Good night, Les.
Good night, Les.
They're kind of like a.
Kind of like pigs in a blanket. It's like a sausage wrapped in dough, but it's got like cheese and technically jalapeno, but I wouldn't call it real spicy.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it spicy. Super spicy or nothing.
Yeah. You want kolaches for dinner?
Kolaches, breakfast might be good.
That's what I meant for breakfast. They're in the opposite direction of where we're going, but we could still do it.
Yeah.
That or Taco Bell.
I don't care.
I enjoyed our Taco Bell breakfast the other day.
Open.
I don't know. Oh,
Larry.
One thing before I leave, I watched this cop show the other day. Tampa Bay. Wow. Is it evergreen? We thought.
Wow, is it evergreen? I think it's wow, is it evergreen? Not, is it evergreen question mark? There's no question mark at the end of that. We thought BC, British Columbia was green. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty green in Florida because we don't really have a true proper winter. We do get plants that turn brown, though.
I love what's pulled out of all of this that we've talked about. Anita gets, we love Taco Bell. She is my person.
Yeah.
There's so much right about Anita. I'm sorry. Am I wrong?
No, you're
That's
you're-
exactly what I would have
you're
picked out of it
fine
too.
there, yeah.
Purple Crocs, Disney Princess, and Taco Bell.
She doesn't say much, but when she says it, she's like,
She's spot on.
boom.
Larry says it looks beautiful there. Well, come on down. You can join our
Yeah, it's different
party.
than, I mean, it's a little more subtropical than British Columbia, but it is, I mean, you've been to Florida, Larry. But yeah, Larry, come down. Come down. You guys both come down. Bring your wife. And you can stay at our place. We have a small bed, but we have an air mattress. We don't have a big bed. It's like a twin.
It's a full.
It's a full. It's a full.
You do not know the difference between twin and
I
twin
don't.
and full.
I don't know. I don't. No, I don't. I just know it'd be a tight squeeze for us.
We've slept in full beds.
I know. I'm just saying.
It's like 6 inches smaller
You
than
have
our
to
bed.
love your partner to sleep in a full bed. I think.
It's only 6 inches smaller.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not
Really?
that much
Yes.
smaller.
No.
It's basically a queen, but not.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's kind of what I am. I'm basically a queen, but not. Hey. Anyway,
You're goofy.
Now I'm thinking about Taco Bell.
don't.
Oh, Larry found the local D&D club.
That's cool.
Cool. Well, we're still testing out. We're trialing each week. We're trying something different with this virtual thing. We're kind of getting it a little bit figured out.
Yeah, it's worked out okay. It's been all right.
We need to figure out if we're going to do like one shots and stuff, how to go about doing that.
So one shots will be tough with people that aren't D&D players. I think realistically, like 2 or 3 sessions.
Yeah.
Pardon me, would be the way to go.
Well, I was thinking like one shots where everybody like makes characters and they can come and go as they please as their character.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
So just
Yeah.
like
Right.
you
We're
play.
playing a game this Saturday from 8 to midnight or
Yeah.
whatever. And then
Pop in.
if you want to get in on that, let us know, and then we can say, we have limited seating because you can't get too many people to play D&D or it takes forever. But like 4 to 6, maybe 4 or 5. I think 3 to 5 is the good sweet
What
spot.
we have 5 right now, which
Mhm.
is fine.
I think that's.
I think 3 is probably good. 4 is all right. 5 is pushing it.
Well, 5, but if it's one of us, then that makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Unless we have
I
a bunch of.
think
like-
5 is working fine for our virtual
Yeah.
sessions now. I
It's
don't think
just-
that's an issue.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody feels like they have their
Yeah.
time to go.
Yeah.
Because the more people
Well,
you
and we
have, the less.
And we have 2 and 2 that are kind of on the same stream.
That's true.
Ish. I mean, technically Gina and Stacy are not on the same stream, but
But they kind of are.
they kind of are. So that helps with that quite a bit. But like if we had 3 to 6 people, I think we could manage.
Yeah.
And then it could be like, hey, if you can make it this week, you can. If not,
But it
we'll
could be
find
kind of
another-
switching on and off, like a one shot you DM, a one shot I
we'll have
DM.
to figure out like character levels and stuff like that for that, something like that.
Yeah.
But we could say, once we get people into it, then we could tell them, hey,
Or-
we're doing a 5th level game. So if you want to play, come with a 5th level character.
Or once you've played 3 one shots with us, you level up.
I don't know if we want to like.
No.
No,
not
I
something like that,
don't think so. I don't think it's
Okay.
something people have to earn. I think it's just more of a, hey, this is because when you plan a Dungeons and Dragons session,
You kind of have to plan it
you have to plan it according to
Knowing
what
the
the
level.
skill levels are.
That's true.
If I plan a 7th level game for first level characters, they're all going to die. So that's not good. If I plan a first level game for 7th level characters, they're going to be bored because it's going to be like stepping on cockroaches or something instead of like
Yeah,
actually a challenge.
that's true.
So yeah, so that we have to get that balance. Everybody's got to be on the same level.
That's true.
But that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So,
But that could be interesting to do it as a one shots, but everybody,
that way you don't have to worry about like everybody's schedule's going to come together. You can be like,
Right.
hey, look, every Saturday we run a game. If you want to be a part of it, let us know. And then once we fill up, then boom, that's it. We can put you on like an alternate list if it becomes that popular.
Right.
And then we can be like, okay, we're just gonna, and it'll just be like a one night game.
Yeah.
And just know that that game could go potentially, if it's a one shot, you got to finish it. I mean, it might go 4 or 5 hours, so just be prepared for that. But
just know that you have to talk to us for that long.
But other than that, yeah, it could be kind of cool.
I'm not sure who's left on here that would be interested in that because I think Larry's probably jumped off.
That's right, because we're workshopping it right now.
Yeah.
Live on the cruising thing.
We're talking about
which we haven't mentioned cruising until just a second ago when I said
we
cruising.
talked about other people cruising.
We did. You know, the lady at the restaurant we mentioned, the whistle stop. It was funny because we didn't bring up cruising.
Well, that's not entirely true. I showed her pictures of the wedding.
Right, you did.
And she saw the background. She said, "Oh, is this like a beach background?" And we're like, "Yeah, we got married on a cruise ship." And then we started talking about cruising.
Yeah, that's true.
So we did bring it up, but not like,
yeah,
hey, we like cruising. Do you?
Right. Yeah.
She's been on one cruise.
But
she was so funny.
But she talked about it. Yeah. She was funny.
Mm-hmm.
She was
if they level separately, it could cause a mixed level group.
Yeah.
Different folks do different amounts of one shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. So doing the idea of something like, we're creating a one shot for level something, come with your character at that level. And then, if the next one is we're creating a one shot for a character at this level, then you're going to come with your character.
We probably start with more very low level one shots and then let people like as our playing pool gets more comfortable and familiar, then we start planning more advanced levels of games. So that way we can kind of grow that with our playing audience.
Yeah. I feel like we've got a decent amount of people interested, but a lot of them have either never played or played very little.
Right.
Right. I mean, there's of course some that have played.
We do have people, I don't know if Scott's still on here, but we do have people that have played that like, and if this like works and we actually get people doing this and other people that are more experienced want to run a game or something like that, Scott, then we could work that in too.
Be interested in that.
Or Meg, I don't know if Meg is DM'd.
Yeah.
But yeah. But if you're looking for an opportunity, like you're just learning how to DM.
I am.
So it's kind of like new for you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you said D&D is fun. We enjoy it, although we are still learning. Of course, I mean that's
but you're doing great.
Yeah.
You're doing really well. And there is a lot. It's a big like learning curve step. But once you've made that first step, after that it's little baby steps.
Yeah.
So it's
kind of,
and you guys have mostly made that step.
Once you kind of get the basics
of this is what it actually is.
It's
basically we stand around, we worship demons and we sacrifice children. Just like in the 80s, what they thought was happening is really what's happening. We dress up and we take things way too literally. There's no puns involved. Obviously I'm being a little sarcastic.
Yes, you are.
Anita says, Tim, you are an awesome you. Well, thank you. I'm definitely still learning, and I know that there's ways that I could do it better. I watch channels like Critical Role where they're all like voice actors and they can come up with things on the fly. And I'm like, I wish I could do that. And I can't. I do try and take some of the things that I hear and see from that. But I am so bad at like the improv thing.
Yeah, that's
I
not a
good
good
at that.
That's not a good level to
I know.
to like
I want to watch somebody else.
yeah.
Because Critical Role
Like
is
more
great.
real, like more realistic.
Like I should watch what are they called? Level P to 3 or what's he called? The kid with the long hair that does the different characters.
Oh, he's probably pretty good
He
too.
is probably. There was somebody else that we saw that ran a game too. But yeah, I should probably watch some of that stuff so that I
XP to
feel
level 3.
that's what he's called.
Yeah. But he's not like Critical Role level, like professional actor, but his theatrics are pretty good in his videos. So
That's
he's
true.
probably DMs more at a higher level than most people ever
But the more
attain.
you do it, the more comfortable you'll probably with it. So
a lot of it is that. A lot of it's getting comfortable with it.
Yeah. Let's see. Rebecca says, I've never played, but I've watched folks on YouTube. Yeah, that's kind of where I started. I started kind of with Critical Role, which again is like the highest of highest level. But I'm super into it. Nina says, you will before you know it. You and Matt are really making it fun as we learn. Good. I'm glad to hear that. You'd love D&D, Rebecca. That's right. Paul played on the group cruise. We had a little game with Scott ran it with Paul and Meg, Matt and I.
Yeah, I think Rebecca would definitely like it.
I definitely think. Yeah. Rebecca's our people.
It's definitely in her wheelhouse. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything else?
I got nothing else.
It's
You want to sign out?
It's 9:40.
We can do that.
Do you have anything else?
No, not a thing.
Okay. Right. Well, we will be back.
Paul said Rebecca is cool.
Rebecca is cool. You are cool too, Paul, though. I like you a lot. But yes.
As opposed to, I can't stand you, Paul.
I mean, look, here's the deal. Like, if I didn't like Paul, I wouldn't have said, I don't like you, Paul. But I also wouldn't have been like, I like you a lot. So
I'm telling you, the first game that we play with Paul, I'm going to figure out how to get him the best pair of boots. Like, that is my goal. Whether I'm DMing or I'm a character player, there's going to be boots. I'm going to figure out how to get him some boots.
He's going to have like plate mail boots with spurs.
Something. I don't know what it's going to be. Rebecca says, I've watched the Oxventure Guild. They aren't super hyped like her. Well, maybe I should watch that. Because I need something that's not Critical Role.
There are also a lot of podcasts that do.
I've tried to listen to them.
It's hard, yeah.
It's
especially
just
if they go off on tangents
which is,
like we do.
Which is funny because really I could just listen to Critical Role, but there's something about watching it that is different for me because I've tried to listen. It doesn't work. And everyone's saying good night.
Good night, everyone.
Yep, good night. We will be back. We'll see you guys next week on Friday, same bad time, same bat channel. Barring
Did you say bat?
Yeah.
I think he did.
Yeah, like the old Batman show. Barring anything weird happening between now and then, we plan on being there. So, yeah.
Oxventure Guild.
She's typing down the name of the thing Rebecca just mentioned.
Sorry,
so I've got it. Check it out.
Okay, I think I found it. All right. Good night, all.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Like there's a tuning knob anymore.